Welcome to the audio CD about handling extreme fears. Many times things happen in our life and we start to feel nervous and fearful. We may be worried about how we are going to handle our family, our relationships, how our finances will work out, how our business or careers will be able to move forward. And what the ego does is it tricks us into feeling fearful. It says you are going to be a loser or a failure, you're going to not have enough. And what that does is stops us from feeling peaceful, calm, and alive. What the best way to handle that is to work on your inner talk, to say to yourself, I am wonderful, I am healthy, I am beautiful, I am smart, I am successful, I am peaceful. I want to share that many years ago I had a lot of fears and insecurities. I used to call myself negative names, put myself down for being overweight, and saying a lot of things that were harmful. I would eventually learn from Louise Hay about affirmations. And I learned that what we say to ourselves all day long impacts what we feel and what we believe. I started with three simple things that I would say to myself every day, several times a day. I would say, I feel terrific, I feel wonderful, I feel healthy. In the beginning, by saying that, I didn't believe it. I said, oh, I don't feel that way, I feel sick or I feel tired, and I would negate it. But I kept going forward and trying to say those things to myself every day. And what happened was after a few months, I began to believe it. I then would feel happier and joyful when I said positive things to myself. I began to add even more positive things. When I looked in the mirror, I'd say, look how handsome you are. Look how healthy you are. Look how strong you are. Instead of finding faults, I would find something positive. I like my eyes, my eyebrows, my nose, my ears. Instead of finding the one thing I didn't like, I focused on what was good about myself. I then began to help other people learn that they could find things about their own lives that feel healthy and positive. They could look in the mirror and focus on what is good about themselves. They could also be their own cheerleader because each human being has their own inner voice as the main voice they hear for the majority of the time. If that inner voice is kind and loving and warm, it makes us feel happy and supported no matter what is happening in the world. And you have the ability over the next few months and years to make yourself your own best friend. This means being kind, supportive, helpful, and teaching yourself how to love yourself unconditionally. You may have a million reasons of why you are not good enough. You may have failed in something. You may have done something wrong, but it is okay to say, I forgive myself, I love myself, and I am going to honor who I am. We were each made to be different, and you must learn that you are okay and that you can survive anything that happens in your life. You are a wonderful, beautiful human being, and I believe you can accomplish great success. I want to share that in 2016, my new book, The Depression Diet, is being released, and I hope you'll get it. Thank you.